It's in your ear.
Hey guys, it's Jason from the Bead Gallery, and we say thanks for waiting. Little issue with getting on the internet, even though everybody in the store had Wi-Fi
Except you.
except for me, and I'm hardlined. That's weird, you know. But anyway, thanks for joining us, guys. Aloha. It's Sunday evening from our friends on the mainland, and it's a little over. It's a little after 2 o'clock here in downtown Honolulu, and it's November 19. So thanks for joining us. And today we're going to do some glass and some art glass, some Mr. Calvin glass, and some other fun stuff. So stay tuned. And Nancy's here, and she shared it to the Ohana. If you are watching on the Ohana, if you want to order anything, please go to the main page and order there. Hi, Ruth. And Jamie's
Hi, Karen.
typing
Hi,
away.
Teresa. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Ruth.
I'm going to take this screen right here, and I'll just pop
Hey,
Mr.
I got my
Calvin.
pen.
There you go.
I want to show what Shelby got for me on her trip. I just have to show you this because it's so cute. Where's my camera?
Right there. Look
So
at
it's
it.
a pen, and it's the cutest thing ever. I think she said she went to IKEA, but I'm not sure if this is where she got it. I just love it so much. Nancy was teasing me. She goes, "It's an ear cleaner," and then she got caught saying that when the live started, so she ran away. Nancy ran away. You want to kick it off with some sales stuff right away? I do.
You do?
We had the most delicious Chinese food. Nancy speaks Chinese, so she finds us like delicious real Chinese food restaurants. So when you come to Hawaii, we have a hookup for you. We will let you know where you can get your Chinese food as well. So now I overate and I was like, I'm going to have a little tea. Why don't I show you some of the things that are on sale with a little bit of a sad story? Let me get the sale stuff first.
Here's some Mr. Calvin beads while we wait for Jamie to come back.
All right. So the sad story is, I don't know if you guys remember, one year I went to Japan and I bought these beads, and I found out that I overpaid for them while I was on my trip. And I was really, really sad because then I felt really, really bad that you guys also paid over what I paid. So I was like, ay, ay, ay. So on that incident, I had snapped back, came back from it, sent everybody extra free beads. I think it was like another half strand. And we bounced back. Now, this time, June, it was these beads. And I didn't realize that I had been either overpriced or, that's just, you got to check your invoices because nobody else will. But we triple check your invoices. So if we do have a problem, we apologize. You can always come back to us, but we do our best because it sucks when it happens, right? So on all of these, I overpaid. So you know what I'm doing? Don't worry, none of you guys bought it. We double checked. We checked our records to make sure, because we didn't catch the mistake for months after. And it's not really a mistake, truly, it's not a mistake per se. It's that we just want to make sure we're taking care of you guys, and we're going to suck it up, and we put them all at half off. So these are hard to make. They are the smallest little fire polishes you could imagine. Can you see them in my hand? I think they are
2 millimeters to
2.5 to 3 millimeters. They're tiny, faceted rondelles. They are hard to get. These are not Chinese crystals. These are faceted fire polished. So they're not machine made. These are still not machine made, the Czech fire polishes. And so they are all half off at $5, $8.50, $5. This color is expensive, okay? At half off, it's still $9. But you know why? Because they have to use real gold. So they use real gold. So this is not a plated color. This is not gold on top of a color. Pink is rubino oro. You need gold to make it. So this is the color of the glass. That makes it super special to me. It's good to know when something is coated in a gold color, when something is real gold, and a lot of the Czech ones, when they do use real gold, it does get a little bit pricier, but the colors are so nice. This is CZ 748. It's only going to be on sale here, and then Nancy and I will figure out what to do about that after. CZ 748. I'm going to run through that. You can watch through the replay. This stuff will stay on sale for you, I think, at least 2 to 3 hours after the show. Okay, so CZ 748. Super tight. You know what? I'm going to
Zoom it.
I'm going to zoom it because I think you got to see the faceting.
Yeah, I can bring it down.
Okay.
And then I think
Maybe in my hand is better. Or maybe on a brown tray.
you know what? Oh, let me check.
Do you guys like it? You guys like it in the bowl, in my hand, far away,
Here, right here. And we can zoom it on there.
or in gray?
And
It might be the easiest. Yeah, this is like blowing out the color. So this is CZ748. Ah, Karen, I saw you put CV, and then I saw Teresa do it too. You guys have funny fingers today. Okay.
Let's put it down real quick to the bottom,
Oh.
and then you can put it on top of the bins for me.
Like this?
Yeah, I'm gonna try something real quick, right?
Okay. Even with the yellow behind
No,
it?
now you can take it off.
Oh,
The yellow.
okay.
Okay, there. How's that?
Okay.
You don't have to hold it up.
CZ748. Now let me just show you the rest of the colors. That was the whole explanation. Hi, Joy. These are really, really cute. Now, if you're buying one and you're like, I want to see what it looks like strung with a tiny bead in between, I am happy to string it as a sampler for you so you can see. I'm going to go to the next one, which is the red CZ357. There is another red, but it's a red orange. Okay. So this is a red orange. This is a true Christmassy red, CZ357. And feedback if you guys like it at this size. I know it's a little hard to tell the dimension. I have put it on the back of my wrist so you can see. Super cute, super tiny 2x3 millimeters. I am getting.
And guys, these are rondelles. They may look like they're round because they're so small, but they are rondelles.
They are.
They're squishies, okay? 2x3. All right.
Okay, next is 394. This is the pink luster.
That's super fun.
I love it. It's faceted. So when you look at it, you can see it almost looks like a 6-0, like a 3-cut, like that old English cut where it's like faceted like this. This is CZ357. I want to cut one and I'm going to make something while I'm showing you. This is Jason CZ359. This is the pink opaline. So it is more like it is not as lustrous as the light is hitting it.
It's a little lighter gray. It might I might show it better.
Okay.
We just have to hit autofocus.
Do you think you can bring it down, the exposure, maybe by one click? I think it is looking. And you know why it's shaking so much, you guys?
We're on Zoom.
Yeah, we are in Zoom. This strand, we're unstranded. I'm going to take 394 because I want this one. Okay. Very, very careful so none of the beads fall off. Teresa, it's like a little worm that's escaping my fingers. All right, Jason, I'm going to hold it if you can. Measure. 4 inches. Oh, let me see if I can pick it up. Oy, I can't. Oy. Let me grab my tool.
There's no tools here.
Okay. Wait. Okay, 4 inches. It is 4 inches, including the little one that ran away. So this is a little seed bead, and I'm going to show you in comparison to the 11O seed bead how small it is. And see if my 20 gauge head pin can pick it up. No. And here you go. So you want to do a small detailed bracelet. In gemstones, you know, it would cost a lot more. So if you want just a itty bitty, cute, tiny. Oh, I lied. These are not seed beads. These are Thai silver small spacers. They're sterling. I was like, why are they so heavy? Here we go. This is a sample of a tiny spacer with the rondelle. Cute, huh? Okay.
Okay, so guys, the one that's on
the screen is CZ394.
Okay.
Raspberry cream luster. And really what it is a luster over a mixed glass of pink and white. It's cute. I love the color. Again, these are not coated colors. This is the actual glass color. Coated colors always are cheaper. And they tend to peel off. Too much UV, too much exposure. So I do love it when glass is that actual color. Okay. Now, CZ359 I did. Okay, this is $283. So this is $8, 4 inches. This is $283, Jason. And it is like we love all these colors. It's a light taupey, olive, and white. Light taupe, light olive, and a white. This is $283. CZ283. This is really cute. Like if you wanted to put it with, what would I put it? You can even put it, I know this sounds crazy. You can mix it with jade. You can mix it with citrine. That'd be cute. Next up, I have 443. Hang on. I lost my partner. 443. Easy. 443. This is a minty. So this minty one is got a little bit more of a blue to the green, no yellow. So it's got a luster finish. I'm not sure. You guys familiar with like how Czech glass, what gets it pricier? So it is the colors that cost more. If it's faceted, it starts to cost more. If it is luster finish, it costs more. So if it's luster finish AB faceted, and if the glass is like, let's say, even pink, that would be the most expensive Czech glass that you can get. So Czech glass is not just glass. It doesn't get a price just by random. It's how much does the glass cost? How much do the finishes cost? Each thing you do to it, like getting your car washed, you want to get the extra, you want to get the tires done, you want to get the spray, you want to get the polish and all that. So it's add up. This is CZ455. For you nature lovers, I think you might like this one. It's a very natural. It almost looks like rust, CZ455. There is a hint of a raspberry tone to it, a hint. So it's not like a true coppery brown. It is a little bit more of a feminine sort of copper color. CZ455. And then we have CZ532. 532 is not plain old black. It's black and it has, what do you call that finish on it, Jason? Like a Picasso, where it looks like they have a stone finish. So it has to be a finish that's put on over the bead after it's made in black. And then the finish is heated on there. It won't come off. And it looks almost like stone, except shiny. And I'm going to do this so you can see the faceting because it doesn't look as faceted when it doesn't move. Okay. So that one's $4. This is CZ457. Red colors always cost more because you need gold to make it. So this is an orangey red. So it has a gold luster on it on CZ457. So the gold luster has a nice shine to it. It's like very Asian looking red, y'all. Like a firecracker red. Really nice for like the New Year's. This is my favorite, CZ456. It kind of has pyrite. What is it called? Metallic pyrite.
Uh-huh.
It has a beautiful color. This is I actually am making something I'm going to show you guys today with its friendly version in the 4 millimeter.
And then Carmen, your CZs are coming in as CSs. So if you can change it to, I'll try to find them for you.
Yeah, Jason will find them and reply. This is CZ505. This is olivine luster. Olivine luster has a green glass with a kind of a goldish glow on it, but it definitely does pull green. You can see it, right? Like in the lighting, how like it has like a green halo on it. So that's the olivine luster, CZ505, and then CZ499. This is an aqua with luster. It kind of reminds me of like it's kind of has this 70s feel to this color. If you can change that for me, Jason, to CZ499. Ocean opaline luster. Opaline refers to the glass. Opaline glass is not just a plain opaque glass. Like an opaque glass would be like, you just can't see through it. That's like the color of the glass. And opaline is more like a greasy, translucent glass underneath the luster. So those tend to cost sometimes, not tend to, those are a little bit pricier than a lot of the plain transparents and then the plain opaques. Okay. If you have questions about glass, about anything, about you want to talk about it, you can text me, you can ask now. But this was our assortment of the sale, 50% off on these glasses. These glasses, two to 3 millimeters. If there's a color that you want me to repeat, let me know. We had 2 pinks, 2 reds. This was an orange red. This was more of a cherry red. This pink is more of a raspberry, so it's a darker than these two. The difference between this is this had, it's a 2-color glass underneath. This is a single glass. And these two right here are cute together. That was 443 on the left, 499 on the right. 443 is Minty Aqua, and this is CZ 499, which is the ocean. And they look nice together.
I think Joy picked those up. I think he's in a blue ocean.
If you want me to make sets, I can also do that for you. I'm trying to think what this would look good with. CZ 283. This did come in multiple colors, but Jason and I tried to pick the ones that we thought would go well with just other friends. So this is the CZ 283.
That's a nice olivine taupe,
Oh, that's pretty, the black and the silver. But the pyrite, my favorite, CZ456, CZ456. And then we have the coppery one right here, which is 455. And of all, this is the only matte one. It has a nice,
semi-matte finish,
yeah, a nice quiet color. This would be really, there's 50 pieces. This would be really nice if you're doing like a mala and you wanted like a bead in between. And 505. I'll pick up the one. This is the olivine luster. So this is actually a green color. And then the stone, this is $4, CZ532. Black tends to be one of the cheaper colors, if not the cheapest of the colored glass colors. So they will do more to it. They'll put more finishes on it because it is a cheap one to kind of experiment with. So this is CZ532. This got like a little rock looking finish to it. Okay, that is the sale on these beads.
Good.
Oh, it's heavy. Now I'm going to show you some of my favorite fire polish, not on sale, followed by fire polish that is on sale. Okay. So the colors I'm showing you here, don't worry, are not being repeated in the sale ones, okay? These are the sale ones, not being repeated. These are actually new colors for us that I've been wanting to show you. I'm going to put it in order because as you can see, I did buy them as families. So I thought it'd be easier to make things, you know, when things look nice together. Although these look so similar, I'll tell you about it so I wouldn't get both, okay? Top row, light pink, dark pink, the purples, and then the bronze metallics. What can you do with this? You can do so much. But let me see if I have some fishing line real quick so I can do a quick demo of what you can do with your supple mats or your beading cable, which also works really well. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't hear me. I don't have the mic. I'm not mic'd up. Hold on. I will turn back in 1 second. Do you have like a fishing line, Jason? I just need some kind of fishing line, and I'll move the mic towards me. All right. As soon as Jason grabs me some fishing line, I will be back. But let me just start with these two. So these are $7.50, and when they have a finish on them, it does make a difference. So then you can look at the two fuchsias. On my left is a fuchsia with a platinum finish, and on my right is a fuchsia with a bronze finish. Look at the difference. So even when I do this, you can see the color difference, right? So just by the same base color, fuchsia, which is a more pricey color because it's in the pinks, when you put a different finish on it, this is a platinum finish, this is a bronze finish, look how different they look.
What's the number?
The one on the left is $7.09, and the one on the right is $7.10. They're the same price, $7.50 for 50 pieces. I tend to like the non-plain colors of fire polish. I think because you can just get plain color fire polish from everywhere.
Yeah.
So I like to handpick the ones that are a little bit different, a little more special. So on the left is CZ709. That's a platinum. And the one on the right is with a bronze. But now you can see this is not just it reflecting from the light. That silvery coat you see, the half coat, is the platinum color. These are so pretty.
Same color.
All of you have fire polish, right? Give me a thumbs up if you have fire polish. When I first started beading, that was my first love. Oh my God, I love fire polish so much that my whole stash was just fire polish. Even before gems, I only love the glass. So I have so much glass beads. Okay.
So 709 on the left,
And 710
on the right. 710 is the darker one.
And I have the 3 pinks.
All right.
I wonder if I can tilt it. Ha-ha! 3 pinks. 700, 701, and 705. They're all $5. So this is a plain transparent, but it's not a plain pink. Did you see? It's more like a rosaline. It's like a very it doesn't have the pink that this one does. It's a very like rose quartzy light pink, but tiny bit of neon in it. I'll show you what I mean. It glows. It has that kunzite pink to it, a slight kunzite color to it. Then the pink silk. So what they say when they say silk, look at it. It's not opaque. There is a little bit of a transparency running through the opaque color that gives it more depth. And at the center, you can see it looks like there's almost a faceted crease line on it, but it's not. That's the glass on the inside.
What you guys are seeing right now is CZ701, which is that
Pink silk.
Opaque.
Kind of just giving you like a best of show to show you what all the difference are. So this has white and clear, and transparent pink. So it's transparent pink, transparent clear, and white. So sometimes they call this like givre, Givre. So it's a look where you have a mix of transparent and opaque. And the opaque is the white part. But even though it's white opaque, it looks more translucent because it's so thin in there.
And Teresa, this will string up 8 inches
Oh yeah,
on a ruler.
I did not tell you that. I'm so sorry.
Oh no. Teresa's gonna ask. So
Good.
ready for
In
that.
case you didn't, I want to tell
8
you.
inches.
Is it 8 or is it like? I'm just gonna double check.
Yep, go for it. Dun, dun, dun.
Yep. So if you did a stretchy cord,
Right on there. You can turn it into
I mean, it'd be a bigger stretchy cord.
triangle.
Okay. Now, after the pink, whoa, after the pinks,
What do you have next?
I have
You want to
the
do that while I
purples.
talk about it?
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
What's next? 7-1.
712.
You can do your thing.
Okay. There's one more purple, but it doesn't fit. So it's this purple. It is a dark purple opaque. That's $5. So I'm going to move this so Jason can show you these purples first. And then this purple will have to have its heyday in just a second. If I can just tilt it back. There.
Okay, so 712, guys, is going to be that transparent amethyst. And that amethyst is on the darker side, and it's got a luster. Okay. Pass me mine over there. And I'll turn the light back on. All right. All right, I should be on. All right, so CZ712 is this very cool transparent amethyst. Very nice. Really nice on the skin. One of my favorites. 4mm, again, fire polished. And it's got that bronze finish. Really, really pretty. Who loves that purple? I hope you guys do. I do. And then after 712, we have 714, which is the opaque one. And then this one is very cool. So if you like your pastels, this is a great one to have. This one has a slight gold luster to it. It's on the thinner side, so it doesn't overpower that beautiful lilac opaque underneath. Really, really pretty. And underneath that one is 718. Next to it is 718, and this one is a little bit more orchid.
Isn't that nice? I love it.
Yeah.
It looks like ube.
Yeah, it's in comparison to 714. 718 is, see, a little bit more tanzanite colored. You know, you can see the difference in the two. So you shall love these. If you like your purples, you can see the comparison in the colors. Really pretty. There we go. 718, 714, and then 712. 712 is the only transparent one here. And then finally, as like Jamie was saying, the last of the purples is going to be even a more drab purple, and it's 720. 720 is, they call it purple opaque. And I only say drab in the color sense because this is a beautiful, almost gemstone purple. 720 is called 4mm purple opaque, and it's the bluest of the bunch with that luster on top. Pretty, really, really pretty. So for our gemstone friends out here who love replicas, and that's what glass is replicas of gemstones. This is a good, you can call it a quad color of purples. At least get one of each. Get a pair if you have a favorite, because this is a great selection of Czech glass.
It was funny.
What's that?
There's probably like, and this is not an exaggeration, there's probably, like, I don't know, 300 to 600 colors of Czech glass.
Easily.
And you're only looking at like our top 12. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I could just go for days showing you glass.
Yeah, you could. So on the left is going to be the silver opaque. The middle is going to be dark chrome. And at the end is going to be the bronze opaque. And right underneath that we're sort of hiding is a transparent one. So 763. Oh, 683. Sorry.
I'm making 2 samples to show what you can do with the fire polish. So I'm going to collect that.
No worries. This is a silver opaque. This one's really pretty. It isn't a solid color. It is coated. And it has some weight to it. It does have a little bit of weight to it. It's really nice.
That one? Oh, I'm making a bracelet with that. I'll bring that out.
And this is going to be, other than the reds, which is a hard color get, this one is going to be on the more expensive side. This is, I know, $8, but to Czech glass, that's on the expensive side. This stuff feels weighty. Okay, it feels weighty.
This is kind of a gray purple.
This one? 721 is going to be a very cool dark chrome, they call it. And this one has some weight too, but not as expensive as the silver tone. Okay, this is dark chrome. Looks good on the skin, really nice. And then finally, of the 3, this is the brown one. This is 729, CZ 729, and this is a bronze. This is a very good example of traditional bronze Czech glass. And it's a classic color. It really is. There we go. Really nice. If you want something, if you want that earthy color, but you want a little pizzazz and a little kick to it, and you don't have a brass cornerless cube running around, this is a perfect piece to put in its place. This is CZ 729, that bronze opaque. All right, and to finish off the browns is this one. I like this one. This reminds me of very, very old Austrian leaded crystal. This one here, 719. 719 is called Topaz Vitrail. This has a pink, yellow coating on it, okay? And the base color is a light yellow. And it's really pretty. I mean, this screams holiday festive.
I love the fuchsia that's in there.
Yeah, that's the vitrail. So the coating, the Austrian coating used to be called medium vitrail. Light vitrail, actually, it's called light vitrail. Medium vitrail is used now. But light vitrail is an older coating that they used to use for Austrian crystal. But now, the light vitrail finish on this one, and you can get it in Czech glass. Okay? Pretty, pretty, pretty. This is CZ 719. Transparent, too. All right, that is the purples. That is the browns. Jamie did the pinks. And Jamie, how's your project going?
Good.
Okay.
Can you show them the first sample, which is the bracelet?
The bracelet.
This one. Oh, you have to pull it tight. I just did it on fishing line to show them the simplest of patterns, which is bead on the right, bead on the left, and cross.
Crystal ball, huh?
Oh, no, bracelet.
Hmm?
This sample right here. Oh, no, this one.
Oh. So this is the simplest sample you can do. And this uses bead on the left, bead on the right, and cross through.
And we would do it on a beading cable, like soft touch. Yeah. Not the flex, because that will curl into a ball, but the soft touch, so it'll sit flat.
Yeah. So this is the simplest one. Bead on the left, bead on the right, cross through, and then back out.
It's such a nice strap. If they want to see samples, I can run and get some. And then I'm doing the beaded ball right now to show them the different sizes they can make with the beads.
Super fun. Super duper fun.
It only occurred to me right now that these are awesome because if you make leather jewelry,
Mhm.
you can make either size on a piece of leather, which I will get from behind you. Don't move.
Nope.
Okay.
This is a 12?
Yep.
So Jamie did a little crystal ball.
And you can make a bunch and wear them.
Yep.
If you want me to finish it and show you how I finish it, hi Janine. Let me know. I'll show you how I hide my threads.
Hey Janine, and hi everybody.
If you want me to show you how to make it, I can also do that. Like if you've never done one.
Oh, don't we have it on the YouTube channel?
We
Crystal
do.
ball.
And this one I did with one row shorter.
So
it's
that's
so
what's
cool.
that? What is it? 9?
Yeah. I'm just gonna unfold it so they can see. Take down the first one. Okay.
Cute.
So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah.
Yep.
This is a 9 bead ball.
All right. Cute samples.
So you would string on 3, cross for a 4th. And again, let me know, and I'm happy to restring one for you guys live. And then when you get to the end, you just cross through the first one. Boom, boom, boom. Aren't they so fun? And they're so easy. If you're trying to make something with some newbies for the holidays and you want to teach them something, you can have them make these. Yeah, that'd be fun. Let's make Christmas balls. Then you can string them up on a piece of leather or cording, something. And I did it crazy.
The chain.
Oh yeah, you could put it on the chain. That'd be cute.
Chains, they go right through there.
Oh, I'm so sorry, you guys. I was not paying attention to the bead I went through, and I went through the wrong one. There is a right one and a wrong one to cross through, evidently. Okay. So again, this one has 1 row less, so it makes a triangle. Let me turn it this way so I can cross through. Then I'm going to show you the more beads that are on sale right now at half off. The next that I'm showing you is going to be part of the Black Friday sale, but I wanted to give you a heads up first. Like that. Okay, so this is a very narrow version of the beaded ball. So I like it when it's skinny too. So if you want to put it on a chain or a thread, and you're like, oh, I just don't need something that thick. So from the side, the hole is smaller because you're not doing as many rows. So it'll sit tighter. So sometimes I actually will put it on my string and then I'll finish it. Isn't that cute?
Super cute.
I love it. I like it when it's tight on there and you can make like 3, 4, or 5 and just put it on there. Okay, I'll show you what I'm working on, which is one of these. And these are all 50% off. If you don't get it today, don't worry. They'll be 50% off again in our Black Friday sale. But again, I just wanted to give you a heads up and get your pick of colors. So even though it says 14, it's really 7. So this is KT 145. It's all the same KT number, all of them the same. You just have to know which one you like. Do you like the Beach Girl Blues, which is a little bit of some light green and aquas. So this is the Beach Girl Blue. Okay. This is classic blues because it looks like jeans, right? So this is the classic blues, KT 145. You can pick the one you like. Classic blues. So it's like a light sapphire. Then we have Circus Circus, which is easy to remember because it's all Nixie. And then Autumn Spice, which is the fall color. So it has the coppers, the browns, the greens. So this is Autumn Spice.
Quite nice.
So these are all $7. And there are 80 beads in here.
Approximately.
So it's enough to do, I think.
So they're fire polished. You're going to get at least
I think you can do like
inches.
a double wrap lattice. We did that. I want to hold them.
You get about 99 inches of beads, I think.
Circus, Autumn Spice, Beach Girl Blues, and Classic.
Nice.
Classic Blues.
Nice. What I'm looking for.
My demo. So I'm going to just show them what I started. And then if you want to show them the Kelvin beads, get out of the way. So if you've never done this before, I was going to do one stitch to show you how easy it is. And then I'm going to stop after my one stitch because we have it on YouTube.
We do.
This is more of like, oh, you're buying fire polish. You're like, I don't know what to do with it. Yesterday, Judy was like, demo. You know, and something else I was doing, I was like, I didn't have a demo. So today, I have a quick demo on how to do the lattice wrap. There's so many different names for this. We did this, I think, around like, I don't know, 15 years ago. And we never redid, I think we did the video one more time. Maybe. So it's basically your thread.
You got it zoomed in? There you go.
Your thread is crossing through, and then we wrap it around the thread, the leather. So the legs are wrapped around. And don't think too hard because we do have a video, but I just wanted to show you the motion of the cross through. So the bead goes on from one direction, and then you cross through it from the other side. It looks crazy because there's a lot of thread, but when you pull it down, if I did it right, it should be centered. I think I twisted it.
It's okay. I think you can untwist it.
I can. There we go. When you pull it down, it'll sit right there. So the trick is you cannot just cross through it. Again, the next one, you have to have it catch on the thread.
Correct.
So that's what's keeping it in place on the leather. You have to have it caught on the thread. However you want to catch it, that's up to you. Don't feel like there's a right way and a wrong way, because when you're working it out, you might find an easier way. You can do it with a single needle. You can use it with a double. I like the double because my tension is a little wonky with a single. So by doing it with a double, I find that I can control it. I am working with 10 feet of thread because I was going to do this as maybe a double or a triple wrap. I'm not
That's
sure.
pretty long, man.
So I'm just going to keep going.
If you guys have questions, Kim is asking, are you using Ceylon? We're using microcord, right?
Yes. I know there's different brands of cords out there. So Kim, all you have to be able to do is get your thread through the bead 2 times. If it goes through 2 times, you're good. I've used really thick thread when I've done this with wood. So it's not like you have to only, stop at one kind of thread.
Right.
We've used thinner when we've done it with the gemstones.
Somebody used flyer line the last time.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yes, it is like a ladder stitch, but you're wrapping around thread.
Mm-hmm.
That's a perfect way of saying it to a seed beater, Janine, because a lot of times, I know we look at it, we're like, what's happening? What is happening is you're crossing the beads so it sits horizontally, not vertically, right? Because if you just strung it on, it would sit this way. We want the bead to sit horizontal, perpendicular to the thread. So that means whenever you want this to change angles from straight to this way, you have to cross through it. And if you don't hook around the thread, let me show you what happens, because I think a visual is the best. Okay, so this is without hooking around. If you don't hook around the leather, you'll immediately see why it doesn't work. And then when you see that, you'll say, oh, okay, that's why you have to hook on something. Otherwise, it's just going to be a free-floating bead, not attached to the leather. See, look, can you see that? Not attached to the leather. It's just coming out of the bead prior.
Mm-hmm.
So hooking around the thread is very important. Okay, I hope that helps. I hope that makes you go, oh, I can totally do this. It's called the lattice wrap. If you want me to do this as a Zoom class where we all start off together and kind of wrestle with the threads together, let me know and I can set one up. Because I do think beading together is really important. It's confidence building. Okay, the last thing that's on sale is this. KT152. This is 10% off. We made a lot of these. So if you didn't get your fill, I did a freeform peyote bracelet with this. One kit wasn't enough. So now if you need one of these, it's KT152 and you can get it for $10. There's seed beads and a lot of Czech glass in here. This is all Czech mixed with Japanese seed beads. So it's Czech and Japanese. And KT152. I'm going to clear out of the way so Jason can come back at you with some Calvin beads. And then whatever time we have left, we can show you some other lamp work. Boom, boom, boom.
Right, guys. So we just go to the big one right away. And then...
Oh, I forgot to show them.
What's that?
On the end of my thread, to make it easier, I put this. On the end of my thread, I have this. I was beading with this big eye needle. So the big eye needle, well, you can't even see it. But what it is it helps me go through the fire polish. This is something we didn't do before. We used to poke it through, but I got older. I cannot see. So now I use that big eye needle. If you need any big eye needles, let me know. We have them. They're very inexpensive now. My gosh, when they first came out like 20 years ago, it was a little bit pricier. Now you can get a lot for a small price. Let me know. Okay, go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, wire needles. The wire needles.
Yeah. Thank you.
And you can use big eye needles too, guys. All right. So this is Mr. Calvin's big boys. If you guys like his work, and I know you guys do, this is some of his larger pieces.
What tray do you have?
This is the PP tray. It's LWB60.
And then we have his penguins today too.
Yeah. And I have some underneath. Just let me know if you guys are interested in looking at these. This is LWB60. There we go.
They're so pretty.
Yeah, they're very pretty. And then the last row is this one right there. That orange and blue right there. If you guys want to see more of it, comment. Okay. Always with the PP tray. Oh, you want to see number 19? Sure, of course. This is the blue. Number 19 is a blue core with kind of a taupe, almost like a lily pad. And he's got the pink, or you can call it dark cranberry colored flower. This is PP19. Joy. Okay, we're going to remember that. Janine and Joy really like the PP tray.
Can you let everyone know you need 41 fire polish for a lattice wrap bracelet?
What size? Bracelet size? About 6.5 to 7?
Mm-hmm.
45?
41.
45. Huh?
41.
41 fire polish for a
single wrap.
Single wrap. And that's why we sell it. There are strands of 50 of them. So guaranteed to finish a single wrap. And 80 plus to make a double wrap. Okay, that's it for number PP19. Any other buddies? Oh, PP19 must be a popular one, man. I think Joy just got it.
Oh, And I have about like 50 more Calvin beads. If I find one like that, I will let you know. I'll write it down.
So this one has the lily pad on the blue, with the lily pads on the base with the pink. Okay. Yes, you would like the PP19. You got it. LWB60. Checking your cart and choose PP19, correct? Yep. Okay, next one up is going to be Calvin's Penguins. And you guys, if you like the green big ear troll A13, okay. But we haven't shown these in a while because it's Christmas. So enjoy these ones. A1 has a kind of a cornflower hat, green, yellow, brown. Brown is sort of a purple brown. And dark blue for A5. A6 has sort of a tangerine colored hat. This one has a denim colored hat. This one has that same green hat as A2, that's A8. Okay. And then A9 has a red hat. A10 has a yellow hat.
You can show the whole orientation.
Whole orientation. A12 is a yellow hat. Is north to south, up and down. Okay, just like that. The eyes orientation is up to you. It depends on how he's feeling. And A13, there's two of them.
Look at A3. A3 is like, what? Christmas is here again? A3 is hilarious.
Okay, so this is LB248. LB248, if you want this one. These are handmade by Mr. Calvin himself.
Oh, yes.
Backside looks, thank you, Jane.
And then, Teresa, if you can just pick that variant in the, let me know. If the variants should pop up. If it doesn't.
It should. It should
Okay.
pop up. It should pop up. And then if you go to that back screen, Jane, behind Facebook, right? And then check live. So click onto the date ranges. Right there. Okay. If you guys have questions on this one, let me know. My husband loves penguins, and he chose the one he wanted.
That's cute.
Oh, God. They're fun, and it is a very holiday festive guy. A3 is trying to figure out all that. Yeah, he is. And that's his brother, A10. Because his eyes are just as crossed, but not as intent. There you go. This one's a fun trick. This is LB249. LB249 has his snowballs, okay, with a dichroic core. And then the blue ones are a very cool universe version of it.
Can you move the paper out of the way? It's catching the light. Thank you.
There we go.
Let me give you a stick so you can string them up.
Yep.
So you can't see the dichro from the, I think they're all flipped, yeah.
Yeah. So these are different sizes, you guys. L1, L2, L3 is on the, L1 is the smaller ones, L3 are the bigger ones. And there are X amount per. This one has a pink tone from the side and a yellow tone from the top, right?
Yeah.
It is. This is the way that clip works. It showed up. Thanks, Teresa. The blue universe beads are very cool.
Can you string L8 for me?
L8, sure.
Cass picked all of these. She was like, oh, I like all of these. She's so funny.
And if you haven't picked up these before.
Oh, I was going to add those as a extras. So like if they buy a Calvin bead, I was going to throw in 2 pieces so they have something to put on either side.
Got it. So this is the glass with the kind of a platinum coating. It looks like stars. This is the blue one. Jamie's going to throw that in with your purchase today. She wants to see I4 and L4 and L13. L4 is this one. And L13 is the one on the right. And then Amy, Jamie's gonna reply back to you. All right. All right, let's see. L4 it is. L4 it is. LB 249. L4 goes to Karen. Put something on top of that so no one sees it.
Judy is asking about aquarium beads. So Judy, we sold out all of Calvin's medium aquarium beads. He's not making any more right now. I asked him recently, he's not in the mood. So who knows? Hopefully next year we'll have some. But we do have some of his large aquarium beads. Those were like about an inch, a little bit over an inch. Those are more like a big focal. So if you want to see those, I'd be happy to show you that in a show or send you a video. So yeah, his bigger aquariums are what I have. His medium and smalls, no.
So like Jamie said, Amy, LB for 249, and then within the 249, you're going to check Messenger and you're going to choose
A5.
A5. Okay. Wait, A5?
Yeah. She
Or
said
is it L5?
she wanted A5.
Got to be L5.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
okay.
So
okay.
it got to be this one. So Amy, if you want this one, L5, you're going to do that one for me. I'm going to just cover that up. All right.
Well,
Everybody give Amy a shout out. This is our new friend.
Hi, Amy.
Amy's visiting us from the East Coast. Oh, the bearings aren't showing up for LB 249, Jim.
Oh, it's not? Okay, give
Can
me
you go
1
check real quick?
second.
Oh, but you got L4. How'd you get that? Huh. You can tell Nancy that one. Thanks, Karen, for shouting out to Amy. All right.
Janine was saying, can she see L14, please?
L14.
Oh, and we can't see actually that row at all.
L14, there isn't an L14 because there isn't an L14.
What do we have in the last tray, though?
We're going to show you the next tray. I'll just put this here, so just in case Amy wants that one.
Okay, I'll go see.
All right, LB 272 and 273. These are Calvin's hearts and some of his other dichroic beads. Okay, so LB 272 is going to be on the left-hand side, right here. And then on the right is going to be LB 273, which is going to be on this side. Okay, so who wants to see hearts? I'll bring the hearts up and you can see that. Let's just zoom it in so you can see the general look of them. Okay, that is Mr. Calvin's hearts, and that's LB 272. LB 272. Okay, LB 272. And then the right-hand side is going to be some of his large rounds and dichroics. 272.
Miss Nancy?
272.
Nancy,
this side,
can you check me at LB that's not coming up for a customer? She said LB 249, the variants aren't showing up as a choice, but when she typed it in, she could buy it as a choice.
Okay, I'll put that on the side. I'll push them up like this so you guys can see it.
Are you on LB 272?
And 273.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I'll go back to 273.
I'm just going to prop it up because these are bigger beads and they tend to you need a whole mandrel to keep them up. The wire is too light for them.
You want some gummy?
No, this is good.
Okay.
I'll just do this and then I can show this.
Okay.
QQ20. QQ20 is yours. That beautiful heart. I'm going to unzoom it now so you guys can see the hearts. This is what Teresa picked up is QQ20. It's the hearts.
Okay, I'm going to bring that up. So it's going to say LB272 for $40. You should ask Jason to hold them in his hand. Me and Cass were oohing and awing over every single one. Cass is one of our volunteers. She's been with us since she was in college. And so when we were picking the beads for this show, I was like, Cass, pick your favorites. So everything you're seeing is like a favorite for the holidays.
That one's going to Teresa. If anybody wants anything else. Carmen, you also picked an LB72. And QQ18 you'd like to look at? Sure. QQ18 is this one here. This one is a very cute light one. And you just got to realize that these are transparent. During the daytime, this just kind of shows through and it looks like it's double hearts when you wear it. Okay, this is LB272. And Joy is looking at this one, so let's be courteous. And if she wants this one.
Unfortunately, Nancy's like, oh, it worked on hers. You don't know why. That's a good sign. I will make it happen.
All right. QQ10. I will cover that up for you, Carmen. QQ10. Nice.
Go. Thank you for admiring. I always like to give Calvin the news of who is enjoying his beads. He's so cute. He's always like, oh, like that.
QQ2. QQ2, and this is also a light colored one. And 4, which is a blue one. I'll call it blue. This is QQ4. Looks different at different angles. Okay. All right, let's look at my QQ19. Sure, QQ19 is a very cute blue heart with a little bit of pink in the center. I'm gonna put some contrasting background. And this should fool the camera just a little bit. Look at that fooling. Fool that camera.
Joy wants to see QQ9.
QQ9 is going to be a light toned one. Let's fool the camera again. Then I want to take it out of the white spot. And then we can see it. That is QQ9. And Amy, separate the LB249 with A5.
So those are made with two techniques. He uses dichroic on some and fuming on the other. Yep. So when he does the fuming, he uses precious metals to do that.
Okay, so that is the QQ tray. I'm going to move over to the QQ tray on the right-hand side, and then you guys can let me know if you guys want to see any of his round.
Is there a row under QQ17?
There is. It's just one, and you know what? Sorry, it didn't fit in the 4.
Here comes Judy. Here comes the heart that was in QQ25.
There's only one. And
can you hold it in your hand?
Okay, this is QQ25. There's one row left. Thanks, Judy. And very similar to the QQ2. Just a little bit more red instead of pink. Okay, that's QQ25. Calvin Heart Beads, LB.
Did anyone look at QQ2? Joy, I like this one. If you like QQ9, this is QQ9. Look at QQ2. He put a layer of dichro in the center on this one, so it sparkles. This is QQ2. That one's pretty slick. QQ11 also has a dichro center where the other one didn't. This QQ11, pretty darn sweet. But if you like it more ghostly and a little bit deeper, then QQ17 is precious. I'll grab that for you, Joy.
Right. Any takers for LB273, which is Calvin's round beads? No worries. Oh, QQ17, you want to look at it?
That one's deep, dark, mysterious,
Yeah.
and he used a colored glass, so it's not transparent. This one's different than the other
I'm gonna put
ones.
it underneath. Ready?
Yeah, he used, I think, like, what do you think, olive?
Olive.
Yeah. So it it glows.
Yeah.
I wish you could see it. I wonder if I can tilt it in a way
I'm gonna try.
that she can see.
Almost. Right there. Right there. Yeah, there's a green.
Can you see that, Janine? It is. This is nice. This one's nice. It glows with the light hitting on it. Cuckoo. Cuckoo. All right. Sharon, so nice. I know. I should wrap these, right, with a ring on it. And I think that would be so cute. Ooh, I want to show them what they're, okay, I know we have to go soon, but I want to show everybody what I've been working on. In my free time yesterday, I needed some downtime. So I started wrapping the birds from yesterday's shows, and I started putting them with pearls. This one is with a crystal quartz. And this one's with a pearl. And look at the drop. Isn't that drop so cute? So I'm thinking about selling these as just a charm so that people don't have to make them. But I also wanted to talk about design and like how to decide. Do I want to put a ball on top? Is it a function question? Do I want to put a drop on top? Or do I want to put a little ball at the bottom? Look how each one looks so different, like the style when you have a ball at the bottom or a drop at the bottom. But that's just like some little things I'm working on. QQ22 is, look at this. Okay, so look at the dichro in this one. It is pink, yellow, blue. The dichro edging is almost a green. And it looks like hearts, right? Look at the cutouts. Spot, or Kit Kat heads, or layered lotus petals. So pretty. This is QQ22. You know what would be nice with that? This. You guys remember my instant pendants? I still love them. We haven't shown them in a while, but this is how they work. This is how they work. You unscrew the bottom. You put whatever you want on it. If it's too much, you put some other beads on it, like spacers and then you can put like a silver bead. I'm just looking to see what I got just lying around here. The size of the hole needs to be about 1.6 millimeters because I can show you how to trim it. I have a video on YouTube that shows you how to trim this. So if you don't want to put as much, but you just look around your selection and then you string it and then wear it. Dun, dun, dun. Okay. So that's what you would do if you like these instant pendants, which I love. So the instant pendants are $6 for 3. And there's one with a loop at the bottom and one with like a cone finial at the bottom. So there's different kinds. There's a rose gold, there's a gold, there's a silver. The silver one has a loop. So if you have the loopy on the bottom, that means that you can wire wrap or hang a charm. So nice. Thank you guys. That was fun showing you stuff. We've been a little bit wild action here at the store, just trying to get ready for Black Friday. It's our first Black Friday that we've ever decided to kind of just like put a lot of stuff out there for you guys. So exciting, but it took a lot longer than I expected because I had to take pictures, write stuff. Oh my lordy. Okay. If you like any of these instant pendants, the code is C410.
I don't think I put that in.
Oh, okay. Well, then you can just type sold space C410 and it'll bring up your choices of these gold or rose gold.
How much are they?
$6.
For a pair or 3 pieces? How many pieces?
3 pieces for $6. Oh, you're so right. I'm gonna put one on there. I want to see. No large aquariums today, but Judy was asking, so I can do a recorded show for it and show it to you guys. Dun, 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 dun. I probably would put a bead above it, a rose gold bead or something. And then you can just, oh, oops, you can just wear it, but not the way I showed you, because then it looks like little butt cheeks. So QQ16 is on this side. Here is QQ16, Judy. So that is going to be on the LB 273 tray, Miss Nancy. LB 273. So this one is almost full dichroic. Look at that. It's just all dichroic is the metallics in there that's looking super sparkly. And these are hard to sit upright. Q31 is my favorite. I'm just going to show you before I wrap up the show how gorgeous this is. It is actually glowing. It is glowing from the center all the way out. It is probably the most glowy bead on this entire tray.
QQ. I mean, LB.
Yeah, this is LB 273.
Okay.
So this is LB 273 QQ 31. It is spectacular. Can you see? Look, I'm going to shade it and you can still see it glowing in there. I have it in my hand cave. Can you rotate it, Nancy? With your fingers? Yeah, because I can't. When I make the hand cave. Oh my, look, that is no joke. That is, I don't know what kind of dichro he used in that one, but it is like, it's mine is like a planet that just like exploded. I don't know how else to say it.
Wendy's here.
Hi, Wendy. Okay, that is it. Now, if you want to make, I gotta promote my own class today, you guys. Here is my self-promotion. I am starting a series of classes. They're $10 because I want everyone to be able to come. They're gonna be easy. You have to have tools though, and you have to have the motivation because it is on Zoom. We're gonna be doing this, and this is just something I made 15 years ago, and I taught it for a bit. And I was showing how people would walk through the door who wanted to make jewelry for the first time. They wanted to hammer, they want to shape, they want to do free form. So I call these the peacock feather earrings. It is so simple. So even if you know how to do it, but you want to come and just set aside the time to make something, please, this is on December 2nd. That's a Saturday. Can you pull up the product page for me? Dun, 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 dun. And for those of you that did sign up during, well, you have to sign up here because I didn't promote it anywhere else. I should put it online, and I think I did just the other night. But for those of you that do want to come, I'm sending you 3 feet of wire in your next purchase. Oh, yes. Saw you. Wendy's like, I saw that. Yes. Thank you so much. 12:30 Hawaii time, 2:30 Pacific, 3:30 Mountain, 4:30 Central, 5:30 Eastern. You guys, I have to close my eyes to say that because I have to concentrate so hard. Now my eyes are back open. So again, please don't look at the classes as just as a class, it is a get together. It is a way for us to do spin-offs, other ideas. It's 1 hour of time that I would like you to say, I am going to bead, I'm going to make something, and I want to do it with a really nice group of people on Zoom. The nice thing about Zoom is that we're going to be together. Okay, Miss Judy, you have QQ16, and oh, so sorry, it's class PC for Peacock. Sorry, not classic. I mean, you're so close, you guys, with typing classic, but it's class PC. So close. Do it again, Karen. Do it again, Judy. Oh my goodness. So I encourage you to let me know what you want to get together to do so I can host it, so I can make sure that we all have the same kinds of materials. And it's going to be fun because I just want to get together and see your faces. So that is the project. Now, I'm going to say sayonara because it is 3:23. We have been trying to keep our shows to 1 hour. Jason always leaves. He leaves me here so I can chit chat with you guys. Oh, we moved the camera. Do you notice me like looking all over? The camera used to be there, and now we've moved it over here. Sayonara. I was supposed to go on a trip with my mama tomorrow. It was our birthday trips, but Calvin hasn't been feeling well. And as my mom dealt with, I think, aging and the aging of your partner, she had things to sort out and she canceled. And so I had the opportunity to stay home or I could go. Now, I was like, kind of didn't want to go without her, honestly. I didn't want to go by myself. So the more I think that you don't want to do something, there's something in life that says you should do it. If there's a fear or insecurity, I kind of tackle it head on. I don't want to, but I'm going. So I feel super stressed a little bit. Let me rephrase that. I don't feel super stressed. I'm excited. I'm looking forward to it. And I will probably discover different aspects of myself that I will share with you when I come back. Okay? So, akuiho in Hawaiian, that means see you later. In Japanese, that'll be jamata. Jamata is okay, see you later. And I will be going live. So if there's anything that you think you want, you know how to reach me. I'm going to go to a beach show. Bye-bye.